Ladies and gentlemen, dear audience, on behalf of Judge Owl, we ask you to remain silent during this entire trial. All proceedings in this court will be recorded. It will be very emotional and evidence can be disturbing and upsetting. We ask you not to throw popcorn around in the courtroom nor call witnesses mine, as this will lead to a breach of the act of huggy-luggies and to an immediate smooch and group hug. All rise, Judge Owl presiding. Please be seated.
Thank you, Chief Officer GGW. Good morning and welcome to trial number OWL 2022. Calling the case of D-Mine versus DC-My, annoying GIF war on Discord, sissy fights with mental breakdown and excessive notification overload.
Wrong case, Your Honor.
Ah, right. Calling the case of D-Mine versus Super Chats, accused of criminal offense in first degree of owl hygiene and second degree of attempted owl murder. Are both parties ready?
Ready.
Clerk Y, will you please swear the jury?
Will the jury please raise their left foot, pinch their right ear, and put their pinky finger into their left nose hole? Do you solemnly swear that you will return a true verdict according to the evidence of this court, so help you and censor you, the W.S. God Kenny?
Yes!
Thank you. Prosecutor Bammy, you may start your opening speech.
Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the defendant has been charged with the crime of pushing the victim off the People Fund Company building onto a pile of poo. The evidence will show the massive destruction of that pile, a pair of torn trousers, and the victim's daily hardships due to the loss of one feather during that incident.
Silence, please!
The evidence that I present will prove to you that the defendant is guilty as charged in first degree of owl hygiene and second degree murder of the Panda Pants.
Seriously? Murder of the Panda Pants? Why do I have to deal with such idiots? Defender Pewee, you may continue.
Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, under the law, my client is presumed innocent until proven guilty. During this trial, you will hear no evidence against my client. You will come to know the truth that my client had no other option as he was acting in self-defense. Therefore, we plead not guilty.
Thank you. The prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the victim of this accident D-Mine.
Raise your right foot, pinch your ear, and put your pinky finger into your left nose hole. Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give to this committee and before this court is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you the W.S. God Kenny?
I swear.
Please state your first and last name.
D-Mine.
Miss D, can you please tell Judge Owl, the jury, and the audience what you were doing on the night of the 10th of March during happy hour?
I was getting ready for help sessions and did my makeup on my top finger when the screen turned all orange.
Can you please specify which finger you use for helps?
Yes, of course. I use my middle finger.
What happened next?
I am leader. Olivia announced the words of the week in chat.
Can you please name these words?
Yes, of course. Fossil, all hard, and dirt.
What was the defendant doing during the announcement?
He was posting jokes in the Slack group.
Were those jokes funny?
Objection, Your Honor.
Objection denied. Please continue.
Well, there's only one word for those jokes. Low, laughing, and leak. I never thought my eyes had to see such cruelty. Those pictures of exhaust, gases, and thoughts. I still have nightmares to this day, but what was worse is he killed my feather and my panda pants.
Exhibiting evidence number 1. Are these the so-called Panda Pants?
Yes.
Exhibiting evidence number 2. Is this the feather you've lost while the defendant pushed you off the building and onto that poo pile?
Yes.
I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you. The defense may call its witness.
The defense calls witness number 1, Toucan Dalt.
Raise your right foot, pinch your ear, and put your pinky finger into your left nose hole. Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give to this committee and before this court is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you the W.S. God Kenny?
I swear.
Please state your first and last name.
Toucan Dalt.
Mademoiselle Dalt, what is your affiliation with Owl Stars?
I am the co-lead of the team.
How do you know the defendant?
He's a member of the Owl Stars family.
Did you happen to know your leader, Olivia, rejected his request the first time he tried to join the team?
I did not.
Did you happen to know that she had Googled his name and came across the Hindu meaning of chutzpah, slang for unmitigated effrontery or impudence?
I did not.
What do you think of that name?
According to the Urban Dictionary and by the entire Toronto high school population, Tux describes a lanky, untalented male student.
Does that apply to SC?
It does not. Well, most of the time. He's scoring really well during weekend tourneys.
Do you believe this young man would push someone off a building onto a pile of poo with no reason?
I doubt that.
How come?
Objection, Your Honor.
Objection denied. You may continue.
Pushing people off the building is a specialty of Miss D.
How many team members have been affected so far?
I have lost count. The team lost count. Even Miss D may have lost count.
Do you believe my client acted with the intention of murder?
I do not.
Why?
He made her land on something soft.
Thank you. I have no further questions.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I am now going to read to you the law that you must follow in deciding this case. 1. Did Bob Kenny fail the censors today? 2. Do the panda pants need to be discarded? 3. Is the destruction of that poo pile beyond repair? If each of you believes that the prosecution proved all three of these things beyond a reasonable doubt, then you should find the defendant guilty to be sentenced to another year of prosperity. But if you believe the prosecution did not prove any one of these things beyond a reasonable doubt, then you must find the defendant not guilty and to be sentenced to a face bomb of birthday cake.
The other way around, Your Honor.
Oh, right. You should find the defendant guilty to be sentenced to a face bomb of birthday cake and not guilty to be sentenced to another year of prosperity. Will the jury foreperson please stand? Has the jury reached a unanimous verdict?
Yes, 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 yes! Not just idiots, lunatics as well. Okay.
The jury is thanked and excused. Any final words from the defendant?
Haha, my favorite jets.
Court is adjourned. Let's party!